Hi there, it's Rhonda. And the other day I did a video showing you how to make wind spinner designs using Photoshop. After I posted that, I had a couple requests to do that in Canva. So that's what we're going to do today. I am going to show you two different ways. One uses nothing but Canva, and then the other way uses an external image generator, and you bring that one into Canva to make your design. Okay, so we're going to start off by simply using Dreamlab down here on the lower left hand menu. We're going to click on Dreamlab, and I do have a prompt over here. We are going to use this one. I'm going to click to copy that for this spooky house, and I'm going to paste that in. I'm going to change my aspect ratio to 1:1. And I think I want to make sure, let's see, um, let's do something fun. Let's do it in pop art and see what we get. So let's wait for that to generate. And that's kind of cool. It looks kind of cool. I don't think that's the look I'm going for though. So I'm going to go back here and I am just going to select illustration, and we'll run it again and wait for that to generate. Okay. I think I'm going to use this one here, and I'm going to click on that and edit in a design. All right, and the first thing we need to do is resize this now, because our canvas size for our wind spinner needs to be 3600 by 3600, and we can just resize this design because it is a square design as well. It's the 1:1 ratio. So we'll just resize that quickly to 3600 by 3600. Now I'm going to select this image that we just created, and I'm going to make it a little smaller and pop it right there in the middle of my design. Now I'm going to come up here to my edit, and I am going to select Magic Expand. Now keep in mind, Magic Expand is a pro feature. You do need to have a pro account to use it. So if you don't have a pro account, check out the link down below in the description. I have a link down there that'll get you a 30-day free trial, so you can try it out and see if you like it. But you will need pro to do this in Canva, all right? So once we're in here, we're going to make sure we have expand selected, and then we are going to select whole page. And then we're just going to click expand. And what that's going to do is it's going to fill in the rest of this image with more background for us, which is exactly what we want. And it's going to give us 4 different options over here that we can choose from. We have this one I'm not real thrilled with. I'm not thrilled with that. This one I like because it didn't give me a square frame. It just extended the image. And the last one also has a frame. So we are going to go with number 3 here. And I'm just going to click done. And now this is essentially finished. Okay. And to check it, to make sure that this is going to line up on your wind spinner the way you want it to, I'm just going to add another page here. And I'll come over here to my projects, and in my custom frames folder, I'm going to grab my wind spinner custom frame. And I'm going to copy and paste my image right in here on that frame. And then I'm just going to move it around till it clicks into place. And you can see my house is completely centered in the middle here. None of the house is out here over the paddles. It is in the center part where I want it. And it looks good. So from here, all you would do, And I'm going to get rid of this page now because I don't need it. It was just here to be a test for me. Now all we'll do is go to, well, we're going to name it first because otherwise I will forget to name it. House Wind Spinner. And then we'll click Share, Download, download it as a PNG. And I will save this now to my Wind Spinner folder where I keep all of my designs that are ready to be listed. And I'm just going to click Save, and that's ready to go. Now I'm going to show you the other way that I do it. And I'm going to come back over here to PromeAI, and I am going to I ran this prompt a little earlier with this cute cow, and it says somebody's watching me. And I did this because I've been listening to that anxiety song all day. Every time I turn on YouTube, a short, a reel, whatever, I hear that anxiety song. So somebody's watching me is just stuck in my head. So that's what we did. We created this fun little design with that saying. And I am just going to download this to my computer. I've already ran the prompt for it. And now I'll go back over here to Canva, and up here in my download history, here is that cow. I'm just going to drag that right in and drop it right here in the center. And I'll make that just a little smaller. And again, we'll do the same thing. We're going to go to Edit, Magic Expand, Whole Page, and we're going to click Expand. And we'll see what it gives us. Okay, and this is what we got. This one's not bad. I don't like the writing. Let's look at this one. Same thing. This one's okay, but again, it made like a frame. And this one's really wonky. So I'm going to take this one and I will just edit this writing out. Okay, we'll click Done. And now I'm going to go into the magic eraser, increase my brush size, and then I'm just going to swipe over the areas that I don't want. Let's go there, there, and hit erase. And this should only take a minute or so to edit. And now that is done. And we will repeat the process. We will add a page. We'll bring in that wind spinner frame. Copy. Paste. And make sure that drops in. And make sure our image lines up here just like we want it to. And it does. Somebody's watching me and my cow are completely within this center frame area, and that's exactly what we want for our wind spinner designs. So that is good to go. So again, I'm just going to come up here, and now I'm going to name this cow wind spinner, and I'm going to click Share, Download, and we're going to download this as a PNG. And once this is finished downloading, then we will open up my designs and I'll show you how I finish it. Cow spinner. Okay, and that is done. So now my next step is my designs. And over here on the left, I will select my collections, my wind spinner folder. I'll open. And I'm going to delete this listing because that was just for testing. And I am going to click Upload upload files, and I'm going to drag my images in. I just had them over here in a folder off on another screen. I just drug them in, click upload all, upload designs, and this will take just a minute to upload. All right, these are both uploaded. So the first thing we want to do is, if you hover over, you'll see that our images are 3600 by 3600, 96 pixels per inch, and we want them to be 300. So we're going to select both listings here. Then I'm going to go here to Canvas, and I'm going to create a custom template, 3600, 3600, click Create. And over here on the right, I will click Add Listing File. And we're going to select our main file, and I'm going to select Add to All. And what that did was it added my cow to one and then my house to another canvas. These were both 3600 by 3600 when we brought them in, so we really don't have to do anything else in here except save. And we're going to overwrite our main file, make sure the format is PNG, and click Save and agree to overwrite. And what that is going to do is change this file from 96 pixels per inch to 300. And you see it has updated, and now it says 300 pixels per inch. So that is done. The only thing left is to generate our image mockups. And in here, I have a profile already that says Wind Spinner Profile. If I click that, it will grab the mockups that I want to use automatically and have them ready to go for me. And all I have to do is click Generate Mockups, and it will generate those. And all my mockups are done. And let's change the layout here so you can see this better. And you can see these in here. Now this is a little bit off, but that's just because of the mockup itself. It's no big deal. It is still within the frame of the center part there, so that's okay. And we will, now I'm going to take it back to this view. And now I'm going to run the Vision AI. And I want it to use the mockup file so it can see better what that is. And under select product type, I'm going to untick t-shirts because it is not a t-shirt. I'm going to scroll all the way down here to the bottom to other. And in here, I am going to write Wind Spinner Sublimation Design. And the platform is Etsy, and I want it to generate a title, a description, and tags. But I do have a description already in here that I want to include in every listing. So down at the bottom where it says writing mode, I'm going to have it say prepend instead of overwrite. Then I'm just going to click generate listing data. And it will run Vision AI and give me all my information. And I'm just going to look over this quick to decide whether or not it's given me enough information or it's given me the proper titles and things like that. Now, I am not thrilled with this one. This should say something like creepy house wind spinner sublimation design. Okay. I want to make sure that's in there. And the same way, it doesn't say anything over here. So I'm going to write haunted house and add that. And then check this one. And this one says somebody's watching me wind spinner, funny cow design. That looks good. Over here, it says funny cow design, cute animal spinner. And that looks good too, cow wind spinner. So they look good. And now the only thing left to do is publish these. So we'll hit publish, Etsy, select files. We are selling the main file only, the 12 by 12 image. Next step is to choose our mockups. And I want that one, and that one. All of those. Next step. And it's just an overview. Then we can go on to next step. Make sure they have the store right and digital and your categories proper. And then just click publish. And it will publish to your draft folder in Etsy. And you can go in there now and put it in the sections in your store where you want it and click publish. And we'll just run over there real quick and take a look in draft. And here are our two wind spinners. So I'm going to select both of them, edit options, change section, wind spinner PNG, apply. And then I'll select both of them again. And I'm going to click publish. And now they will be live in my shop. All right, that's how you make the wind spinners using Canva. The wind spinner frame I got from Creative Fabrica, so I'll leave a link for that for you below, and you can grab that yourself if you want to, so you can test out your designs before you list them. And I hope you guys found this video helpful, and if not, let me know what I could have done differently, and if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments for me.